Hello, hello, hello. Here to do free card pulls. So I'll just wait, and in the meantime, okay, so I'm trying to keep an eye here over here on the screen to see people. Here, I'll just do this. There we go. So let's see, I'm going to pull a Celtic cross. This is going to be for water signs. Start off with water signs, Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio, to see what's going on. Maybe somebody is, actually, I'm not going to do Celtic cross. I could do one, but I just kind of was figuring, nope, not going to do a Celtic cross. Actually, I'm just going to go ahead and pull a general reading for water signs and see what's going on. Just trying to figure out which reading to do for you guys. Oh, I know, okay. It's like a kind of horseshoe spread. So general energy, the cup, Ace of Cups, the grand finale. And I know you guys are going to be rewinding this, right? Okay, so this is the general energy coming in for this weekend for you guys, for the water signs. We have a brand new beginning here, and it's emotional, it's heartfelt, it may be being offered to you. We'll go and clarify with this wild unknown tarot. And let's see, somebody on who's having an influence on this, someone on the outside, someone that's not you. So who or what is having an influence on this Ace of Cups here? And we have somebody, this could be a water sign, another Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, or this is a person who has some pretty high expectations. This person has been preparing for a long time, and so they're in your environment in high hopes that you're going to take this brand new cup. Wow. And how are you feeling about this? Now, you'll know this is your reading or not if this resonates with you. So let's see, how are you feeling about this? And we have joyful. We have the Three of Cups. It was in reverse. Maybe you're really thinking, should I do this or should I not? But this is having a lot of hope and expectation too, wanting to celebrate and get together. Maybe you're feeling really inspired and super duper happy about this. What the heck? Water signs, this is your guys' reading, and it's just amazing how it's already coming out. And what are you expecting? This is the King of Wands here. So this is an expectation of yours, what you're hoping for. This is what you're wanting. And we have you wanting to have control, taking lead in this situation. You want to have the control to lead, to go forward, it looks like. And let's see, what else do we have? Because that's the King, we'll be clarifying that. How are you feeling about this, though? This is, you're wanting to take control. You want to have the control of this, and you're really inspired to push forward, inspired to have this go through. And how you're feeling about it is maybe having to, it's the Seven of Swords, maybe trying to be confident, wanting to, you may have been going and being sneaky a bit, keeping things under wraps, not really speaking to people, basically setting up things to be looked at as one way, or just, keeping other people at, having a boundary for them not to be able to see how things are going and stuff. So this is you feeling like you have to keep it under wraps and not speak about it, like be sneaky, gathering information against the enemy because you want to have control. And so what is coming in for you? What is going to happen regarding the situation? What's the outcome for this? Bam, brand new beginning that has inspiration, that's inspired to take action here, to go forward. Wow. So that's pretty cool. Look at this. It's like you're taking control, and it looks like you're getting that control. And how are you going to feel about that? Well, we're going to find out. Boom. Boop-a-doop-a-doo, like you got the whole world in your hands. Alrighty, so this is like having the world in your hands. Look at that amazing water signs. So let's see. And what is it that's very important? What is it that spirit would like you to know? What is it that energy would like you to know? Energies from past, present, and future. Your spirit guides, the water sign spirit guides, for those who see this, they're wanting you to look at, maybe you're feeling that you've been stuck to a situation from the past and it's all in your mind, and they're wanting you, this is something that you're needing to take action on, is being able to get out of your head, get unstuck, look at a situation and realize that this is something that's in your mind, that you've just been really tied and bound and not really knowing how to get out of, feeling like entrapped, mental imprisonment. And what is it that they're wanting you to do? Drop your burdens, let go of it. This is the 10 of Wands, so this is like, just let it go. Drop those burdens, bring an ending to this. And what else would they like you to know? Something good, an outcome for you regarding this situation. And we have the Temperance card. So this is having patience, bringing balance and healing. So there'll be balance and healing. This is fated because you're bringing an ending to another situation. You're feeling like you're gonna heal, getting your sense of balance again regarding, because you're having a new start here. And you've had to really keep this, pretty much to yourself. Let's see what else we have. So we're going to clarify the Ace of Cups. Why is this Ace of Cups here? What's this new beginning for? This could be given by spirit too. This could be something that's come in through spirit energy and has been offered to you, something out of the blue that you were not expecting, a new beginning. And we have truth too. This is like the Ace of Swords on top of that. There is truth here. So now we have two aces right on top of each other. There's truth to this new emotion, no beginning here. And we have the Hangman in reverse. There's been a clarity given, so there may have been some time that has been, you'd had to observe to gain some type of insight, and it was in reverse. So this is saying to me that you've observed, you've gotten the insight that you've actually looked for regarding this new beginning here. So I really like this reading, how this has come out for you, water signs. And as far as this King of Wands, this is what you're wanting. This is what you're hoping is going to happen. You're wanting to have control over the situation and take leadership skill, like have the leadership skills. And so why is that? Take control. Because you have regrets from a past situation. So we have more cups here. So there could be some regrets from the past. You're making changes from the past situation. You're bringing about changes and want to take action on that. And this other new beginning here that you have, this Ace of Wands, this is your outcome where you're taking charge. You're passionately starting a new beginning. We have the Eight of Cups and walking away from something else. And here you have this person highly expecting. They have high expectations. So let's go find out what this person, why they're so highly expectational about you. This is the person in, who are they or what are they, if we can be given that kind of information. And we have the Queen of Swords. So this could be an air sign. Pisces, I was going to say, you could be dealing with a Libra, Gemini, or an Aquarius, or this is just a person, but it did come up in reverse. And also they're feeling unsteady. This person is unstable, the Four of Cups. They're feeling, this is where they're stable. This is where they're not really stable in their emotions. They're feeling unbalanced, and they're coming in, quite cold-heartedly, but they're still having high expectations. They're trying to really, they're hoping that this is going to happen, but they're really looking though for the truth. They're like, they're not, they're expecting treason, basically, something to do with that. And why do you have the Hangman in reverse with these cards over here? I just have to clarify the Hangman over here. And we have the Six of Wands. So this is what the insight that you have gotten about the new truth, about this new cup of love that's been offered. It's like you have a sense of victory here with that. So that's really great. And then you have the World card, healing, closing out a cycle. This is in your feelings. There's been judgment. There's a new awareness that's giving you this sense of closure here, which is really good. And then, of course, as far as this goes with this extra messages from Spirit, saying that you feel tied and bound to a situation, time to let it go. Basically, letting it go and healing from it. We're going to find out what is it that you feel that you've been tied, mentally imprisoned from. And we have the Chariot. So you could be feeling like you could not go forward. This is you wanting to go forward, but not really knowing how to go forward. And coming out of conflict here, this is what you need to do, is go forward, coming out of conflict. And it's the Five of Wands. And then we have the Ten of Wands. So you're like dropping your burdens, making new changes for yourself. And we have the Six of Pentacles, bringing balance, having equal reciprocity with another person. It could be balancing out your money and your home life. And then, of course, we have, we're balancing out the emotions. We're trying to get some patience, maybe doing a little bit of alchemy, but we're doing some healing work here. And then we have the Seven of Pentacles, and taking the steps needed towards that is like one step at a time. This is long term into the next maybe 7 years that we're talking here regarding this balancing out and healing and going down this new path. You may have the next 7 years coming in. And then we have the World card again. There's a new cycle. So this is for the next 7 years coming in. So you guys have new cycles starting up. Awesome energy. Well, we'll just pull one more card for the World card again. So pretty snazzy that you got the World card twice. And we have the Four of Wands. So this is bringing balance into a home life, celebrating this ending and going into this new cycle. Maybe the past 7 years has been, it's been taking one step at a time for the past 7 years, and now that cycle is closed, and it's brought some balance, some peace and harmony into your home situation. And I'm waiting. Okay, nobody has shown up yet, so we will go on to the fire signs and see what's going on for you guys, fire signs, for the next week or so. This is just an individual reading. This is just some goodies coming in, some readings just for today, something special. It's not your weekly reading, it's not your weekend reading. This is just something that's meant to be heard today for those that come in. Fire signs, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus fire signs. But I would say this is more of the sun signs. Okay, let's try this once more. Fire signs. Sun. I was going to say Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I'm looking to see what time it is. And how many minutes have I been on? Okay. See, I don't know if if the notification button goes and hits on anywhere. So if people aren't getting notified, just hit the notification button so that way you do get your messages, or you guys could be here. You're not getting a free card pull today, but at least you'll have some messages here for you guys to hear. So this is for fire signs. Let's see what's going on for you guys. One more card. One more shuffle. Okay, so overall situation, we have the Ten of Wands, and it's in reverse. So this is not letting go of a situation that's like you're not able to. This is wanting to let go. This is right at that edge, just about to let go. Something has blocked this. and an outside influence. Let's see who we have for the outside influence. Oh, so someone has brought in a new opportunity, and it looks like it's another go round, right? This is somebody coming in. It could be a earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn, but they've come in giving you a new gift or new opportunity. And so now all of a sudden it feels like you're unable to let a situation that you feel is overwhelming and overburdensome go. It's like, no, this is not happening. Hello, Queen Bean. I like that name, Queen Bean. Let me say that 5 times fast. I probably trip over my tongue. Let me finish. This is for fire signs, and then I'll do your reading for you. I'll pull some cards. So how are you feeling about this person that is brought? If it's not a person, it's got to be a person. An opportunity that comes in, a new beginning, is always, someone else has offered that to you, or you found it, and it requires another person. So how are you feeling about that? You're feeling like this is an opportunity that you're feeling totally emotional. Like, wow, this is just almost ready to cry kind of energy. Is like, this is just feeling really emotional about this new beginning, because it's two new this is what's the person outside that's influencing you, unable to let go of some burdensome project. They're offering you something else, but it's got you feeling like a new beginning, which is in your emotions. It's got you feeling heartfelt, like in really just like, oh my gosh, which is wonderful, except for the fact that now you're unable to let go. So you might have been emotionally manipulated. And what is it that you're actually wanting to do? What would you like to have happen here regarding this? What's in your wishes? And we have the moon card. So I'm going to say that you're wanting to keep things on the low, not wanting to let other people know because it's a secret. Yeah. And how are you feeling about that? Would be surprised if you have the High Priestess. Oh, pretty devilish. Oh my God. Okay, so this is like you're feeling like you're like, oh gosh. The toxic energy, like you have one up on somebody, I guess. Is burdensome though. But it's feel okay, you probably feel like you're just unable, you're addicted to this, but it's a secret because it's right across from the secret, and it's a new love. It's like a new beginning in love. And someone's offered you on the outside, they've offered you a new opportunity. They've given you most likely a gift. And so something that's been burdensome is seeming like it's not able to just be dropped. So here's what your outcome, what you're hoping to have happen here, like the outcome. We have the Queen of Cups. Imagine that. This is for fire signs. You guys are in your feelings, feeling all lovey-dovey-dovey, looking at this cup and just like, wow, this cup here's your cup. This is your new beginning, and you're looking at it. I don't know if you can see that. And I bet this person right here, they're pretty happy. But if it's a secret, you're expecting to keep this a secret, then you're feeling that this is a toxic relationship, obviously, because this is a new opportunity for a relationship too, and you're really looking at this, and you may be actually, but this is you looking at this. This is you in your feelings, all lovey-dovey about the secrets. The heck. And then, let's see, how are you feeling about it though? But you're in your feelings. That's the outcome. You're feeling all in love. And you're feeling like you have tamed the beast. You have the strength. So this is like the woman and this lion, they shouldn't even be friends. And here, this is what you're feeling, that it's toxic. This is like you have a feeling of coercing this person into maybe doing your bidding. I don't even know why I'm saying that. And no longer really feeling wounded anymore. You have decided to reevaluate. You're feeling like this is going back into the past, into a past situation, but bringing it to peace, traveling forward you feel this is going to give you peace of mind and no longer really waiting around. This is what you feel is that you're no longer going to have to, you're no longer stuck, because that's saying no longer stuck, because you feel like you have master of your emotions. And of course, we have that strength card there with letting go of feeling the wounded energy here. So for fire signs, what is it that spirit would like extra for you to know? Something that you need some help in a situation, and what would that be? It would be about going back. Imagine this. We have the Death card in reverse, so this is not ending a situation, and this is so you're going back into a situation, or you're not letting the cycle close, and this is what you're needing help with, is closing out a cycle or going back into the situation, especially if your outcome is that you're going to be in your feelings, using your emotions, being all in your emotions and stuff, getting understanding and patience about that. But this is what Spirit says, and what can be used to help you regarding this Death card in reverse. What is it that can be used to make a choice, a balanced decision, weighing the pros and cons about your money and your home life, most likely, because if you're going back into a situation, you're going to have to juggle. So maybe you juggling and making a better decision would be better, especially if you're going back into this to balance things. This is like you're having to juggle. So one more card. What could be happening for this? Going against traditions. This is not getting any guidance. It'd be going against traditions. So this is a situation that you're going back into, unable to end, and the help is that you need to get some balance here, make a choice that's balanced for you, stable, solid, secure, maybe for the next 2 years. And then we have the Hierophant in reverse. This is stating that you're just not like really doing something in a traditional way. This is something that is, well, the Death card too, this is non-traditional. When you go into, when you're closing out, I look at this as this Hierophant right here is standing in your way, trying to keep you from ending something. So obviously this is someone who has ended there. If it's in reverse, it's because this person most likely has given you the wrong kind of advice, and so you need to make a balanced decision here. So that is, oh wait, hold on, because that would be unfair if I did not pull for, I have to do clarification on these, especially because we have 2-1, there's a bunch of aces here. Okay, so the 10 of Pentacles in reverse, why is this not ending? The situation that you're dealing with not ending for fire signs, because there's still there's change needed. It's the 5 of Cups, so there's change that's needed about regrets from the past. So it's like being regretful of the past and not changing things, even though there's change that's needed. Maybe you're trying and there's heartbreak. And set there is Swords. So this is feeling tied up, feeling a bit of a disconnect too. But now there's this person in your environment that's offered you this new opportunity, and you're feeling that there's a lot of love here. This is a new beginning for you too. So this person that's offering you this new opportunity, they're giving you something. This new opportunity it's got the Sun card attached to it, meaning that it's gonna like expand your horizons here. And why is that? The 6 of Swords, we have, this is getting peace of mind. This is going to expand your horizons and give you a sense of going forward, like how, and it's got the rainbow right there too. So this is, the swords are all dropped, all that conflict that you may have been going through before with this person. They are thinking this gives a peace of mind. Maybe for them, it's their opportunities to expand your horizons and give you peace of mind. And you, with this Ace of Cups, what are you thinking about it? Brand new beginning. We have the Fool card here. This is like taking a risk, but this is something that's really emotional for you. And it looks like you're going to be taking a time out really to think about this, going into hermit mode, going in and thinking with your mind, finding in spirit about this, taking a time out, because you are dealing with, you feel that you have a toxic energy here that you're expecting. What you're wanting is this thing to be kept a secret right now because there's some strings attached. You're feeling maybe you're addicted, or there may be some false truths here. But I'm going to finish off the hermit. There's balance. You feel that this will give you some balance, but right now it's not very stable. So that's why you're going into hermit mode, is to find some stability to with your money and your home situation. And as far as this moon card here, as far as what you're wanting out of this deal, not being able to end something, you're like wanting to keep this mysterious because you feel there's going to be success here. A successful ending, a successful completion, especially with your money situation and your home situation. This is going to bring you success. So that's why you want to keep it secret. Maybe you don't want it to, because you feel there's some false shit going on, excuse my English. This is going to bring you a sense of balance, like merging with other people. This is your inspiration, your career could be merging, giving you that success that is like, it just has that beautiful color. I don't know if you guys can see this color right there. That's just like really beautiful though. It's like that is what you're wanting. And you're feeling that there's some toxic stuff to go with this though, or you're feeling addicted to it maybe. I'd be addicted to that too, I guess. And so we have the Two of Pentacles. So this is balancing. This is like you wanting to make a choice that's balanced so you can feel like that butterfly and transform out of this toxic energy. Maybe you're hoping that you can bring this toxic, maybe you're feeling that you could bring this addiction or whatever that toxic is for you. You feel that maybe you can bring this into a balance. The card that fell down is the Son of Pentacles. So this would be taking your time. It's a long-term investment. The Son of Pentacles is also the Knight of Pentacles in the other deck, but this is taking time and really contemplating moving forward. This is long-term security, and so you're wanting to balance any toxic, any strings attached, and type of energies. And then we have the Queen of Cups here with Seven of Cups. So I'll imagine that this is the outcome where you're in your feelings and trying to use your intuition and all that and feeling really in love. But look at all the choices. There could be some confusion about choices needing to be made and not having a total clarity about this. And I'll pull another card for that. It's like way too many. And I could pull cards on each one of those cups, but I won't do that. But you're wanting to go forward, maybe with a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. But this is just wanting to make a decision using your intuition. I pointed to my hat. Using my hat as your intuition. You want to make you're using your intuition regarding what you're dreaming of, what you're thinking of in your thoughts here. This is going to be something that is expressing your identity too. And one more card for this, Chariot, and it'll bring you a sense of, you're going to feel a little bit off balance here regarding your money. You might feel that there might be a little bit of emotions regarding, and emotions is more of a fearful kind of emotion, because there would be a sense of imbalance regarding money, rebuilding and getting yourself into a more secure position. So, because this is showing a little insecurity here going forward, but you can be able to balance it out. It's not too hard. And of course, we have this mess. We don't even need to clarify any of that. We'll clarify this extra little group of cards that was given by Spirit. The Spirit messages, like the situation that's needing to be looked at is what you're going back into, something that's not ending, something that you can't bring to an end. This situation has to be looked at, and why is that? We have the page. This is the Daughter of Wands, but this would actually, it's in reverse, and it is a page. So there's a message that hasn't come through, or there's just no new path really to look at to go forward. There's no, it's like there's a blockage to go forward and finding inspiration in a situation here. And why is that? And we have the Five of Pentacles in reverse. So this is having to go back to a past situation in order to get help, in order to stable your finances, to get help for your money, security, your comfort zone, something that helps you stabilize. And this is you just going back to a past situation, not making, you're going back for change, but you're going back to someone from your past to help you out with this. And that's like, so this is not being able to end a situation because you may have continuously kept, it's like another person maybe I hate saying this, enabling you to keep you, not purposefully, or it could be purposefully, but you could be enabled where someone's providing for you where you can't, it's keeping you from really finding the the inspiration inside yourself to really be pushed forward, like being catalyzed out of that, catapulted, being put on a little catapult and going boom, out you go. So this is something that you're having to make some new choices about, is this money situation where you're having to make new choices. And the thing that was, you've had some bad advice from somebody else, and you're having to really look at this, make your own balanced choice, make decisions for yourself because someone has given you some bad advice. That's what the Hierophant is. Let's see what the Hierophant card will pull an extra card on that. Secrets have come out. There's information that's slipping, and the person who's giving you bad advice, well, it's coming out. It's going to come out. And so now you get to make yourself a new choice here about this. It's like, wow, really? That's amazing. Okay, maybe I should pull a couple cards for this Two of Pentacles. And we have the Son of Swords. This is the Knight of Swords, but it is in reverse. So this is like don't take fast action yet. Do not take, this doesn't say take fast action and go into flight mode. This is like, whoa, stop. Don't do anything too fast because you could regret that. This is, there's conflict if you were to go and make a fast decision, take fast action regarding this, because this is just new information that may have popped out on you. So this is having to make a balanced decision, not moving, not taking it too fast. And the Son of Swords, we have Temperance. What did I say? Be patient. This is like patience. Seriously, I am not kidding you. It's like have patience, heal. Do not put too much air on that fire, because then you put too much oxygen in that fire and it's going to make it go poof. So you want to just patiently fuel the fire inside of you that you may be feeling inside. You could have some anger maybe regarding some bad advice that you have been given that has come out, and regarding a situation that's never ending, and you could be finding out that someone else has actually been the reason that you haven't been able to go forward in a path that you feel inspired to do, because they've helped you, they've kept you from being able to make changes in your income, in your finances, or your security, your home life, because they've enabled you to, they've provided for you to stay there. And so this is you going, remember, this is pretty in depth for one reading, but this is for all fire signs. You're in your, this is the outcome, was the Queen of Water Cups, and you're going forward expressing your identity, and you've got all these choices here, but you did have this Six of Pentacles in reverse, and here's this Five of Pentacles. And what I did say is that when you go forward, you're going to go forward in something that you intuitively know is right for you after making maybe a decision on which cup you want, because there's that new offer here that's expanding your horizons and giving you peace of mind, but you're going to still feel unstable, unbalanced, and not very secure about this. It's going to take a while to bring this up. And I did say that. And so there you go. That is for fire signs. And what I'll do is I'll pull, because I believe that Queen Being, can I have a card pull, please, for love? Okay. 1 second. Let me get these cards put together for love. So let's see. For love, for like current love, or how far are you looking? I think I'll do current for you, like what's going on currently within the next, up to the next maybe month or so, or week, because I can always come back in a week, right? So let's see what's going on with Queen Being regarding love. Maybe messages, maybe energy from past, present, and future come in to help guide messages for Queen Being. Please and thank you. Use me as the vessel to bring in messages of highest good only, please. So let's see what we get for Queen Being for love. Okay, there's one card that just popped out for you, and it's truth is coming out. We have the Seven of Swords, so this is either you're finding out there's been some truth, there's been some deception, or there's been somebody that's been like creating a little bit of an illusion, you know, putting two swords down and not really letting you see past what they're doing. So this is coming out that you're finding this out. This is you finding out that, or else it's you. Let me see. Okay, so maybe you're finding out, maybe you're the one that's been, you know, maybe you've been hiding things, keeping, you know, keeping up boundaries, and now you could be letting go of these boundaries. Maybe you have truths in your mind, maybe your confidence. This is trying to keep confident. This is trying to keep things to yourself, and this is letting those things, no longer holding it in. This is letting go. This is dropping that confidence while having more confidence, because this would be like not wanting to speak to people, trying to be confident but really not confident, and this would be gaining confidence and speaking your truth, being honest about things that's going on around you. So you're beginning to feel more freely on speaking your truth about who you are and how you think and stuff, like what you have in your mind. Sometimes maybe there's been some timidity. I can't even say the word. Hold on. Okay, so then this is falling in with that card. So you found out the truth, and that's what this card is saying. So you're moving on. So let's see where are you running to? It was there. It's like, here's this card. Can you just imagine that? It's like, I'm going forward into new action. Okay, we know this, right? So here's your finding your truth, because this is sneakiness. This is finding out the truth. And now it's like, okay, you're going forward, but for some reason, whenever I pull this this Knight of Cups, this is having timidity, that word again, I can't even say it, having a sense of not really wanting to go, like moving really slow, but in your truth, but watching other people. You have this cup that you're like, okay, do I cross this river? Do I go for, maybe you might be holding back a little bit on watching other people, being guarded, more protective of your energy, of your love, who you're going to be vulnerable to, because this is showing me this horse doesn't want to cross that river yet. So this is like, a horse gets shy. This is having some type of shyness, of fear. It's not, it could be a little bit of anxiety. Purging for sure. I understand purging, believe me. Okay, and I appreciate you waiting, because when I get on here and there's nobody on here, because I don't know if I don't put pre-notification that I'm going to be here. It's just a given that I'm going to be here sometime today on Friday tonight, after 9 to do free card pulls. So let's see, what are you going into? Wow, we have 3 cards that fell on top of this darn thing. Now I got anxiety over that one. I could feel my heart going. Okay, so I don't know if that's your card, the energy for you, or if that's just me because I didn't have enough coffee. This is the Page of Wands. So this is like having a sense of blocking, like maybe dispassion towards, because of this, whatever truth you found out, there's a lot of dispassionate, not feeling really passionate, feeling a bit angry about this is not what you wanted to do. You wanted to go back towards this person, but this is having anger because you had expectations that were passionate of hopefully a new path, something that inspired you. It could have been even careers. Maybe you were blocked from careers, from a new path to go down. This person could have caused you to lose out on some stuff, is what I'm seeing, because have a sense of maybe anger that maybe you might have to purge regarding feeling blocked. And this is the Wounded Warrior, if you understand that. And look, this is the Wounded Warrior energy here regarding this being blocked from a new inspiration. It's like this is feeling really like, God, I put a lot of time and effort into this, and I really wanted to fight for this. And I just stood there and stood there and stood there, and it was like a battle. I mean, your head is even bruised, and it's not like, I don't know if maybe you had actual physical battles or not, but this is just feeling just totally betrayed, basically, but still wanting to put up that fight. But then all of a sudden we have the Page here, and finding out there's this balancing act, having to balance yourself now and make new choices. And so now there's going to be some timidity, can't freaking say that word, some hesitation going forward towards love, but you're taking action towards it, but in a hesitant way. Not really secure in this, not really sure if you're going to get equal reciprocity from the next person that you're going towards. Like, you're not, maybe that might be what you're holding back, because I'm pretty sure you want to have a equal give and take relationship. Anybody would want that, right? Okay, and that's why there's like a needing to balance things out and juggle things. And sometimes this looks like that person who juggles, except this one has got a tie in there, like trying to really keep everything flowing, keep everything, like your whole world looking like it's all the same thing, like creating your own, weaving your own world is what this was. But this is like, as you go forward here towards new love, towards taking action to go towards a new path, on a new path, you're maybe having problems with finding people that are going to be equally balanced. You want someone that's going to give you equal give and take here. And then we have this new opportunity. So there's something, it's like, boom, you have this new object to look at, like, wow, it looks like he's admiring. So you may actually find something, because this is new energy, there's something that you're admiring. It's like, wow, okay, because that fell right after this Six of Pentacles, feeling you're going forward, the action, but you're not feeling reciprocity. And then here's this new thing that you're admiring. Like, so you may be looking at your phone admiring something that's on the phone. If you put yourself out there onto like a dating site or whatnot, but I'm just going to say you're admiring something, looking at it like, okay, the worth of it, the value of it, and is it got longevity in it? Is there long-term value to? This is something that, are you going to take your time? How is this going to be done in a whole way? This is something more grounded that you're coming up this new path, but it is regarding going towards love. And so then we have the Death card. So maybe this is a total ending here. And maybe you might have someone trying to talk you into, no, go back. You might actually, as you're ending and transitioning, you're making it end towards old ways. You're bringing it in, and now you're going new. You're on that white horse. It's like you've decided to, pass up anything that's not going to reciprocate back to you and look for a new path and bring an ending. And there seems to be this feeling that someone's going to try to talk you into going back, but you're just going to push forward. And so you have a real card here, or not real, it's the fortune card, like there, that's like totally awesome. This is going to change your luck. And I know you want to know about love, but you need to love yourself first. And so this is this new path. This is a new opportunity for you to transition into a whole new way. It gives you a whole new opportunity. This is like you're changing that will yourself. And boom, the World card. I got goosebumps on this. It's like, wow. This is bringing balance to yourself and actually really, truly closing out that cycle, putting a hedge around you. And you have a lot of vulnerability. And so this is bringing yourself into balance and completely putting just like anything that could pass. It's like having a boundary put around you and you go into a new cycle. So this is closing out an old cycle, and now you're going into your new cycle, but you're going to have this hedge around you where you're going to be able to see things that you just dealt with, because this is her looking backwards towards all this past stuff over here. And it's like lessons learned, and you're going to be able to take those lessons that you've learned, and you're going to be able to see now the next person that comes into your life. You're going to be able to see how they fit, if they're going to be right for you or not. You're going to have that like clear insight. If I have the High Priestess pop up in this, I'm going to pull one more. This is making new choices, something that you're going on a new path. So there's that. Here's this new path that this is something that you're admiring, you're thinking about. And here it looks like now you're looking on the web, searching out there and looking for a new path to go down. You might kind of be looking back here. It's like looking at this healing here, looking at how your protection, now you're healed, so you can actually make some new choices on where you want to go. And something that's inspiring for you, something it's new, and it could be here's this one rod, I hate saying that word, is secure, balance, put away. That's an inspiration that's no longer needed. You learned, lesson learned, done. Now here's this new inspiration, and you've got the web, the web. You got the world in your hands, so I'm going to say you're on the web looking at where you're going to go next. Where's the destination, your next inspiration? So you're going to start looking, but you're going to take your time, I would think. You don't want to just jump into something, especially after coming out of a situation. So this is like, this could be good up to maybe 3 weeks or so. You want to take some time to bring yourself into balance. Go out with your friends. You can meet people, you can go out on dates, but it doesn't mean that you need to get serious right now. You've got to give yourself all that love that, hold on. to manifest. Okay, so then you know how to manifest, and so then you're going to get to have choices to make. So if you're in the world energy now, let's see. Right now, you're going to have to still do some healing because this is needing to find out a new direction that you want to go. You may be needing to find out, because this is in reverse, reevaluating what your dreams are, what you're wanting to do, reevaluating what you want to manifest into your future. And while you already know that while you're manifesting what you think about right now, what you put into action or work towards is what you're going to go to. But it looks like you're trying to maybe figure out these things. What is the new dream? What is all this? You have to bring that energy in for you. And you have to be really careful how you use the words too. And I hate doing this on public like this because then I feel like I'm I'm giving information that not everybody needs, because then people, they like to sit and watch my readings and they know how you work. So private is better, but I'm just going to say that this is being able to, when you think out your thoughts for a person that you're wanting, when you write it down too, you got to be very careful your wording, that you don't bring into your energy. I don't know if you know about the vortex, like that's your energy around you. You don't bring into your world, your world, things that have a negative vibration. When I'm doing these readings, I am always hoping I am not bringing any of the energy into my own world, because, like if I see anything like this negative card right here, or well, it's really not negative. This is awesome to have the truth come out. But when it's up like this isn't nice. So when you don't want to put in your energy and say, I don't want a person that's sneaky and lies and cheats, because that's not what energy hears. Energy hears I want. They don't hear the do not want. They hear I want. So you don't want it's like being really specific when you say want, and then boom, you hear the cheating, lying, deceptive, blah, blah, blah. It's like, oh, okay, so there's your cheating, lying, deceptive, because you put that in your energy. So you change up your words and you say, I want truth, I want this, I want that, opposite of the not wants. Do you understand that? And that's about where I'm at too. I've been there for a while. And it's constantly, I hate having to rethink my words, rethink what I'm putting out. I went to send text and I've had to completely erase the whole text, and realize now it's like I don't even bother texting. I was like, person wants to. I've dealt with a narcissist. I guess that's such a big word out there. If a person wants to, see, my mind just went to thinking, okay, people are going to hear my, some people, they've come in and listened to this reading. They're going to hear my private business. But, oh well, whatever. I dealt with a narcissist, and it's pretty heavy duty. It taught me more lessons about me, myself, and I, and also about them, and how to see it coming, hopefully the next time. And you know what? It sucks that there's people out there like that. But then we end up taking on those kind of traits too. And we probably have some of those traits ourselves, and hopefully we can be better and be a better person because of what we've went through. We know what not to do to another person, but we also know what to see, basically, right? And one more card for you. And now we have the Chariot. This is going forward. So you have the Star card. This is reevaluating your dreams, and then you're able to go forward. This could be by summertime. This is Cancer energy. I don't know if you're Cancer or not. I really don't ask because I'm doing energy read. So this is maybe going forward by summertime, getting ready to travel. Maybe that's what you're going to, after taking some time off, to do some healing and to really see the black and the white of things, to understand some stuff about getting more clarity with mysterious things, because those are Sphinx and they stand for mystery. So understanding some mystery things, if you're going in that route, it's like you're doing that. And then being protected and having a guard up, balancing out your emotions. I'm looking for not going on a long journey, obviously. I'm looking for information. It looks like you're kind of maybe you're letting go of attachments completely, because this is having confidence to walk on a journey, and this is like maybe not really, maybe you're having confidence to let go of attachments and then go on a journey. Because I'm not going to say that you're going to go back into a situation. Maybe you might feel a loss. Maybe you're guarded, okay, because you might have lost confidence to go forward. So you're guarding, trying to balance out yourself, protecting yourself from going back. That's what I'm saying. Because you've got the Chariot card here, going forward, and then guarding, being protective, not to go backwards. There, okay, because that's what it's like, being protective and guarded and not going backwards. Don't even go backwards. Boom. And okay, maybe we have finding out some more truth, going and doing some spying. So maybe actually what you are doing is you're going forward, but then you're guarded all of a sudden. So it's like reevaluating about your journey that you're going on, because maybe you're feeling that you need to have more information before you go forward. That's what that is, because there could be like maybe someone's coming in. Maybe it could be this person coming back towards you, trying to block you from moving on. And like you're trying to get away from that person though, because this person, they're like, no, you can't go that way. So maybe you're getting blocked, and so you have to go back the way you were coming. And you'll have some changes in your finances. Oh, hold on. Right now, you're just doing the healing, and you need to be able to get your energies balanced out, and you need to try to realign your dreams, choose new dreams, go after what you want. You want to do some healing, and think about yourself, get your self-worth up there, because it seems like you're needing to stay guarded. And then we have the Queen of Swords here too. This is having wisdom and truth, going forward in your truth. Cards are not going to go and answer me anything right now. It's more about your money, reevaluating things, reevaluating a journey. There's that journey. That's the only thing that I didn't like seeing, is that the card was in reverse, and it's like you're supposed to go on this journey, leave things behind, but it's like stopping and thinking about going backwards, or being blocked from going forward on your journey, like someone's sending you back. Maybe you have to go back, but not towards what you dealt with. Maybe you're having to deal with healing, more healing, because it's too soon to go. And so you'll have truth and understanding that maybe you're just not all the way ready yet to do this, because we have the Magician in reverse. So this is, you could do things manipulatively, or you could wait till you have something that you don't have. You have your truth and clarity here, but you need your stableness, and that cup should be there, and you need to have that inspiration. So you need to really find out where your dreams are, and that way you're not going unprepared, because you want to have, this is like being wise about this and not going in unprepared when you go forward. into another relationship. You don't want to go into it without all the tools, because it could end up becoming, you'd have wisdom, but it wouldn't have everything there for you. Yes, get grounded, because that Four of Cups or the Four of Pentacles was there. So that's saying that you need to have some grounding. I mean, especially, you just dealt with some finding out things that weren't, true. You had deception. So imagine if you jumped into a relationship with someone now, it's like without having the healing all the way through, you could almost project onto them that they're going to do the same thing that this past person did, and it's not even anything to do with them, and you're not purposefully doing it, but it's in the subconscious, so you got to let the subconscious clear it out. You know what I mean? I hate saying that word. Okay, I didn't see the last one, but wow, you got yourself a long reading. But it's all right, I don't mind. I could almost put this on private because it's just for you. I have the Three of Pentacles too, so this is getting together, getting some guidance, maybe getting together with some friends, but this is maybe put your focus on something that'll help, get you involved in something. This is getting involved with a group, collaborating on a project that is stabilizing. It's about money and home. So you could actually get some, and it can bring some groundedness. Maybe you have some friends that you can get together with, and you guys meditate together, or you do things that feel pretty consistent. There's no flakiness there and stuff like that in it. And you can go get together with these people, and maybe these people can help you to basically scale any mountain that comes into your future. Like if you have any obstacles in your way, as long as you have these other two people with you helping you to stay solid and balanced, solid and grounded here, then you guys, you can go climb that mountain and get over to the other side. So there. And you're very welcome. I hope that what I feel that I've done though for you is that I've basically given you I've clarified for you what you are going through by the cards that have come out. And it's not like, okay, you want love, but those cards aren't telling me anything about love, and they're not telling you anything about love right now. It's talking about what you've been through, what you're doing, and what you need to do right now. It's not saying maybe right now is not the time for love. And love is going to come when you least expect it too, and not something forced either. I don't feel that what's going to come is going to feel that you're going to feel that you have to please. You don't have to be a people pleaser for that person that's going to come in for you. But right now, it's more of a grounded thing, something you can end up having friendships and end up maybe falling in love with a friend, and that friend might fall in love with you. Don't come back at me and holler at me that it came true too. And that just came out of my mouth. So champagne, I don't know if you're there. Who's there? Is it Champagne or Queen Bee? Hello, Champagne. And thank you for staying with me for all this whole hour. So I think, let's see, is this Champagne that is here? I will do a reading for you. I'll pull 3 cards for you if this is Champagne now. So I'm going to go on energies for Champagne. Person that is on me presently here on my channel here. So let's see what this is cold reading now. Hold on. Queen Bee, sure sure know how energies change, right? Yes, they do. Energies are always changing. We can wake up tomorrow and feel a whole new energy, especially like lately with depending on the moon too, how you feel with the moon coming in on you, that's gonna just change. You could get in a thought too, like something will just, you could watch TV or see a post on Facebook or something, an ad or something's gonna pop up, a smell, a memory will be triggered in your head. And it's like, and then you're kind of wrapped right back into something. I don't know if you've had the aha moments or the wow moments yet, if you're going through the purging and stuff. You end up getting in the triggers. And if you learn how to realize all of a sudden, oh wow, I'm in the past. I'm sitting here worrying about a past situation that's already done. I need to focus right now on the present moment. And the thing I learned is if you look up, you can't, if you're feeling bad and you sit there and you look up at your ceiling and you sit up straight, then when you look up there, you'll be like, oh, it changes your outlook on whatever it was you were thinking. You can't no longer feel bad because you've just looked up. And when we look up, we always look up for hope. That's how we've kind of trained ourselves. So in reality, if you're stuck, all of a sudden you get triggered on something in the past, you realize it's like it becomes quicker and quicker. You begin to realize, oh shoot, I'm in the past. Oh, look up, and then boom, you're like thinking something forward instead, focusing back on the present, and maybe even looking at your breathing. It takes so much work. Oh my gosh. Purging is the hardest thing. And I've been through it for the past 3 years. I went through major purging of a whole bunch of stuff that got put on into my life as a child, and all that stuff has had effects on, no matter, even though I try to push forward as a person of my own person, my own rights, it's like I still never knew that I had all these other things built in on my own thinking and stuff. I don't know if you understand that. I kind of went on a little tyrant there. Okay, you're welcome. Sebastian, we're going next. Okay, I have to testify. Will it go well? Thanks. So Siba, I don't know if you're there. I can't answer that question, but I can surely tell you that if you have to go testify in court for something, all you can do is just be really strong. Don't have any anxiety. Don't let them see that you're nervous, and look them straight in the eye and watch for when a prosecutor or I don't know what side you're on, but watch for whoever is the person they're going to try to trip you up. That's a given. They will try to trip you up, like ask you a question, and they're going to try to make you feel like you're giving a false testimony. They're going to make you question your own self. They're pretty good at that, right? And so I feel that you're going to have to be really stand strong in your truth, and don't let them interrupt you while you're answering the question, because they'll do that to try to trip you up and make you forget and make your answer that you're answering be invalid, especially if you're doing a trial hearing where there's a jury there, and if your evidence or testimony is going to be valid enough to put somebody else, if you're testifying for someone to win or whatnot, the other party is going to make sure that if they have a really good lawyer, they will trip you up. They will make you become invalid, your testimony become invalid. Like they'll ask you a question, and as you're talking, they'll try to keep doing that to you. So you got to be careful on that. Just watch, and don't let it don't over explain yourself. Don't go into over explanation, because then you look like you're trying to really justify something. I just give your yeses as yeses and your no's as no's, and you don't have to justify or anything about when you're saying yes or no. Gosh, I should take you. Yeah, I won't say. I was gonna say I should take you to train you how to testify in court, right? Bad me. No, not bad me, but naughty rebel. I wish you luck on your court hearing that you have to testify in, though. And I feel that you'll be confident, so don't worry about it. Seriously, it's like, as long as you can sit there and watch for this person that's going to come in and ask you a question, they're going to try to trip you up and try to get you to stumble on your words and make you feel invalid. So if you're a justified type person, stand straight, sit there strong and tall, and maybe even proud. Sometimes it's good to put on an air of confidence, because you need that confidence while you're on that stand. When you sit there, you don't want to be nervous. You don't want to show nervousness. So I won't say go take a line, but just breathe. When you get asked a question, you have time to answer it. So listen to the question, and if you didn't hear it, say repeat that, please. They'll have to repeat it, and then as you're having them repeat it, you can breathe and just really take in some deep breaths, and then answer in a calm and collected way and precise. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate the thumbs up, and I hope that you got my message there. Thanks. You're welcome.